Hello, guys. It's Amy with Lulu Bean Designs. How are y'all doing today? Welcome, friends. Come in and say hello and tell me where you're watching from today. Let me make sure I can see y'all's comments. I have a fun project for y'all today. We're going to be painting the leopard pumpkin door hanger. If you remember, this door hanger was for sale last fall in my shop, and it has been the #1 seller, like file out of all my files. This has been the #1 seller. So I've seen people do it so many different ways, and I'm going to show you a couple of different ways here as we get this painted. Hey, Jessica, how are you? So I've started off, this is a really fun door hanger, by the way. So I am putting, I'm making an 18-inch door hanger. So I'm going to put this on my front door for fall, and I'm super excited about it because I love everything leopard print. Hello, Diana. Hey, Sue. How are y'all? Oh, Sue, you're in Culpeper. I did not know that. I've been to Culpeper a couple of times. I actually have family in Fredericksburg. I was born in Fredericksburg, so I know where Culpeper is. Okay, so I love, as y'all probably know, I love everything leopard. So I decided that this was going to be my door hanger that I hung on my door this year. I did not get around to making it last year. So I thought that I would be brave and paint leopard with y'all today, which is not my comfort zone. Okay, y'all know I'm not, like, I always tell y'all, I'm not a super painter. Like, I'm not some kind of really experienced painter. I'm a file maker. I'm a vinyl paper crafter. Painting is not my area of expertise. I do the best I can with the painting. I have learned a lot from you guys, and I appreciate y'all so much. Jessica is my inspiration. She is the painter extraordinaire. She does a lot of the painting for some of the files in my SVG Clubhouse group. So thank you, Jessica, because you rock. She is an excellent painter. I try my best, and the beautiful thing about painting files like this is that the pattern is on there for you. So you don't have to freehand leopard print. Now, I have freehanded leopard print before. It's not impossible. It's actually pretty easy. It's better than doing like straight out polka dots because you can be a little bit sloppy with it. And that kind of, that makes it easier, I think. But just having the pattern on here for you just makes it super simple. So I will show y'all how we're going to get this all assembled. Let's see. Hey, Deb. Hey, Diana. Oh, yeah, Jessica, watching from the Florida Panhandle. That's awesome. That is hilarious. I'm trying to go live twice a week. I did go live yesterday, but it was in my SVG Clubhouse group. So this is my second live this week. But I'm trying to go live just on my page twice a week. And it's just been a busy summer, and I have not been doing that. I've been trying to go at least once, but I'd like to go twice a week. Okay, so anyway, the way that we're going to do this door hanger is obviously I'm using my baby wipe cheater method technique, where I take some brown paint and I just take a baby wipe and I just put it on here and make it look like stain, because I'm lazy and I don't feel like getting stain out and the smell and blah, blah, blah. I always tell you all that. So I'm just doing that. If y'all want to stain the bottom, if you're going to try to do this, then, knock yourself out, stain the bottom. You can paint, you can stain or paint the whole thing if you want to. This stripe, y'all were my inspiration for the stripe that I'm doing, because I've seen so many people paint this with the stripe. So I was like, I'm going to do that because it's so cute, and that's what I want on my front door. So I took a piece of painter's tape. This is, I don't even know, 2-inch. How many inches is this? It looks like it's not quite 2 inches. I guess they sell a painter's tape. I think I want to say when I order it, it's like 1 7/8 or something like that. I don't know. I order rolls of it, and I just click this to like reorder the same thing I ordered last time. And I think it's like the one that's right under 2 inches. So I kind of just eyeballed it because I went ahead and cut hanger holes in my circle. So I just eyeballed this. I hope it's straight and lined up with my, excuse me, my hanger circles at the top. I think it is. It looks, I have a pretty good eye for straight. So I think I got it pretty straight. So I just smoothed that down really good. Michelle, this brown is milk chocolate. I went to Hobby Lobby last week, and I needed the dark brown paint, and I walked out of there without dark brown paint. So I was going to put a drop of black in here, but then I was like, this is fine. This is an okay color. I prefer to stain with the espresso color from Deco Art, but I don't have any more of it. So I need to get some more of that. All right, so for the top, I'm going to flip this around. We are going to do just some white on the top. So I've got white chalk paint. And just going to get that on here. That's lovely, isn't it? Okay, so I need a big brush. I have not rinsed my brushes out from when I painted yesterday, of course, because I always forget to do that. I'm such a scatterbrain with my painting. All right, so big wide brush, or you could use a sponge. Just gonna get some white paint on this top part. I like the chalk paint because it's not like a white, like a really bright white, and it has good coverage. But you could use any white color if you're trying to do this same color scheme as me, but there's so many different combinations. So the pumpkin that goes on here is a leopard pattern pumpkin. Now, I have had people message me and say, am I supposed to cut the leopard pattern out, or am I supposed to score it? I do not recommend cutting it out, because if you cut it out, you are going to have so many pieces on your hands. But if that's the way you like to do it, then knock yourself out. You can cut all those little leopard pieces out if you want to. I just would not do that. I think that would be a nightmare for me. So I just to give myself some kind of color in the lines type of, outline to make it easier to paint. And then you could always not even do the leopard pattern. If you just want to do the outline of the pumpkin, I've seen people do that as well, and that was perfectly lovely. So there's lots of different variations for this file. Oh, watching from Texas and California. I think I can finish this white. Maybe not. Maybe I need a little bit more. I'm trying to use these little bottles of white because I forgot I had them. So my little cart that I put paint in is getting full, and I need to use up some of the colors. I have a couple that I accidentally opened, not realizing that I already had other bottles of the same color open. So I need to get my paint organized. All right, if y'all have trouble with streaks, what you can do is once you get your paint down, you can just wet your brush, and then you can just run your brush over long strokes all the way across, and that'll give you a nice smooth finish with a big wide brush. Just to get rid of those streaks. All right, so whoops, my paint's sticking to my painter's tape. Okay, so now we are going to paint the middle stripe, and I probably should have painted that first and then put the tape down. I don't paint stripes very often. I'm just going to freehand them. You guys that might make your, like, the OCD people out there twitch. But I'm just going to try to get it, like, as lined up as I can. This color is called Pebble by Deco Art. Most of my paint is Deco Art Americana. So I do better if I start away from me and I like pull the paintbrush towards me. And I'm going to use an angled brush. Let's see. Because I feel like I can get a straighter line with an angled brush. Let me just get the center first, and then we'll go to the edge. I'm going for a neutral color scheme on here, but then I want that pop of leopard. And then I'm going to paint the some of the lettering is going to be orange as well. Hello from Ohio. Linda, the round that I'm using, whoops, is an 18-inch. That's what I usually do for my front door hangers. I feel like it's a good size for the size of my door. Yeah, I thought about painting this first and like, you know, the stripe in the middle first and then putting my tape down. And then I thought, you know, with my luck, my tape would pull my paint off. It's not supposed to because that's, you know, what painter's tape is supposed to do. But mine always pulls my paint off. So I'm thinking I'm getting this on here fairly straight. And I think the angled brush always helps. All right, turn this around. Can y'all see? Yeah, I always forget if I'm in camera or not. Black would be a really cute color across the middle too. That would look good. There's not pebble. I just do better if I start away from me and like pull it towards me, I feel like. Oh, I just heard my ice maker. That's very exciting because my ice maker only wants to work lately about every other day. And my husband goes in there and does some trick to get it to make ice again. I'm not really sure how he works his magic, but he's the only one who can seem to get the ice maker working. And I've had it repaired and I've had it replaced. And it still wants to not work when it's humid outside. I don't know what it is, but it seems like the humidity affects it. So it sounds like we're going to have ice tonight, which is nice. In this heat. Okay, please go on there straight. Here we go. All right, I think that is about as straight as we can get without measuring. Pretty straight. All right, we need to let that dry and get some dry paper towels here. Watching from Tennessee. Got people from all over today. Very cool. Well, I hope everyone is doing well. All right, I'm going to trade off and get my little attachments here and set this big guy over here to dry. And I might, my fan, hold on one second, y'all. I'm going to turn my fan on over here so it's drying this piece. All right, let me get my little fan set up here. Okie dokie. So we've got the leopard pumpkin and we've got our hello. Where's our fall? Oh, Lord, I think I might have left the fall out in the garage. All right, well, I'll go get it in a minute. We're going to do the hello. What color should I do the hello? And I think I'm I might do it in that same taupe color. So there's some little pieces here because it fits into the fall. And I need, I wonder if I should use a sponge. I'm running out of little bitty sponges. I'll have to get some more of those. I think this one will be okay. All right, I'm going to use a sponge to paint this just because I feel like I can get it on there and it's not like seeping down inside the wood and getting like making a mess. So I like to paint these like that instead of using a brush. And just a light coat. It looks like this one probably won't need 2 coats, this color. And this is that Pebble by Deco Art again. And this is 1/4" maple. I do all my door hangers with 1/4" maple because that's the wood that I can find. I was using birch, but the maple is a better price and I can get a whole pallet of it at a time from Lowe's. And y'all know wood is outrageous right now. It's coming down, thankfully, but it has gotten outrageous. So we have to do what's economical, right? Okay. There is that. And I think I'm going to run out to the garage real quick and I'm going to pray that the fall is laying on the table. I think I saw it and I was wondering where that extra cutout came from, not realizing that's what it was because I cut a bunch of blanks yesterday. So let me get this off of here. So this is our leopard pumpkin. And as you can see, the leopard pattern is on the pieces that go inside the outline. So you can, if you want to, you can just do the outline and not even worry about the leopard print. And it looks really cool that way. I saw one customer who did it that way and I thought it was really pretty. So I'll show you what it looks like all laid out on the board with that. And then I'll show you what it looks like with the leopard pattern in there. But you can see how the leopard pattern is like already scored. And then you've got your stem and your little vine, like, you know, things. They're separate just to make it easier to paint. Oh, I need a green too. I didn't pull green out. I'm going to get my, probably maybe aloe, or I might do light Hauser green. Let me see. Yeah, that's the one that's not open. Hold on. Hauser light green. Okay, I might do Hauser light green. So one of these 2 greens. Okay, y'all get a drink. Grab a snack. I'm going to go grab this wood really quick off of my garage table. Do you cut the 1/4" with the Glowforge? Michelle, no. I do not cut the 1/4" maple with the Glowforge. You probably could. I have not because typically my Glowforge, I use it for cutting my 1/8" wood and my little pieces of MDF that I have. My 1/4" wood, I have such huge sheets of it that when we cut it down, my husband and I have the saw that we bought. So we buy them by the pallet. So we buy like the 4x8 sheets and we cut them down. We cut the entire stack at one time with this saw that we have. It takes us like, we can rip through a stack of 1/4" maple, a whole pallet of it in probably like 45 minutes and stack it in the garage. Like we've got it down to a science now, but we don't cut that down into small sheets, small enough to fit in the forge, even with the pass-through door. So I just typically don't bother with the 1/4" in there. You can do 1/4", but I will tell you that because of the Glowforge being like a lower power laser, you may not want to try the 1/4" maple. You may want to stick with the birch because even though they're both supposed to be a 1/4 inch thick, the birch is thinner. It's just a little bit thinner and lighter. And I feel like if I tried to put this thick 1/4 inch maple in there, I'd probably have to do a couple passes to get it to really like cut all the way through. But I could probably get it to cut. I just haven't tried it. All right, hold on. Grab a drink, grab a snack. I'll be right back, y'all. Let me grab this lettering. I'm here, y'all. Hang on. Oh, okay. So as luck would have it, I can't find it. So I'm gonna need to cut it again. Let's see. Yes, that was. Oh wait, Terry said she cut 1/4 inch with the glow forge. She did some a few minutes ago. Okay, I think that I can get my laser set up and set it to cut in less than 60 seconds because I think I can do that. Can y'all wait? Are y'all willing to wait, or do I need to go off here and come back on? Y'all let me know what I should do because I can go set it up. It'll take me like 30 seconds, and then while it's cutting, we'll paint the leopard, and then I'll go grab it. So, okay, I'm gonna do that. Hang tight, y'all. Start the timer. 30 seconds. Okay, I'm back. How many seconds was that? Who's timing me? Y'all said you'll wait. Y'all are so sweet. Okay. The one thing that's bothering me is where's my iPad? Because I like to watch my camera so I don't burn my house down. Right by the time I grab my iPad, it'll be done cutting. That's how fast that thing is. Well, here it is. So I'll show y'all. I can show y'all real quick. I don't think there's any personal information on here. Y'all can't see. Okay, so I'm going to show y'all. I have a Wise camera. You can't see the picture very well. It's kind of a glare. But I use my Wise camera because when I cut my wood, I can come in here and watch it on the camera just to make sure that there's no flaming or anything like that. So if you don't have a camera, a Wise camera from Amazon is the perfect thing. And I'll go back and link it after the video is over. I'll link the one that I have. But it's an app on my iPad or my phone, but I'm using my phone up here to video. So I've got like all this techie stuff going on that I'm not good at. Anyway, so I'm watching it on here to make sure that I'm not, you know, starting a fire. So let me flip that around and set that here. And then we can keep on going with our leopard print. So it looks like it's doing good. All right, now I probably can just pop this. Yeah, I don't see any need to leave this in here. I'm going to pop this out. Here we go. I swear I must have thrown it away because I know I saw it laying there and I was like, what is this word? Why do I don't know. I didn't really like look at it because I'd already shipped all my orders. I'm like, well, this is not a word that anybody ordered. I didn't realize it was fall. Oh, y'all. Okay, we're going to paint the outline. We'll go ahead and take that out too. The outline of our pumpkin, we're just going to do a traditional orange color. And I have grabbed jack-o'-lantern orange. That's appropriate, right? Shake it up. I think that's going to be a pretty orange color. So this is what I was talking about when I said that you could just do the outline. Okay, I'm already seeing this is definitely not a thick paint that's going to be a one coat coverage. I don't know why sometimes oranges and pinks and yellows are so bad about being one coat, but they just are. So we're going to do 2 coats of this orange. But you could just do this outline and the stem and the leaves, and it would be perfectly lovely without even messing with the leopard print. If you're not a leopard person, if you just don't feel like dealing with it, it's still a pretty door hanger and very simple, very clean lined and simple without the pattern. So it's up to you. And it looks like it is done cutting. So hopefully it cut all the way through in one pass. I just cleaned my lens the other day, so it has been cutting really well. So I don't think it should be an issue. If y'all want to purchase this file, the link is in the video description. And I think that it will be, if you are doing it to sell, I think that these door hangers will be a popular seller for you. Because like I said, this was probably my #1, I know it was my #1 selling file since I posted it. And don't forget your discount code. If you're in my SVG Clubhouse, you get 50% off all my files. If you're in my Glowforge File Sharers group, you get 20% off. So if you don't, the SVG Clubhouse is a membership group. If you're not a member of that, then you would need to wait until the doors open in September when we start letting new people in. But the Glowforge File Sharers group is a free Facebook group that you can join. So if you're not already watching in there, this video, y'all, I was supposed to go live in 3 places today. I'm supposed to be live on YouTube, on my Facebook page, and in the Glowforge file sharers group. But there's some kind of glitch with StreamYard, and it keeps bumping me out of the Glowforge file sharers group when I try to go live. It keeps like, it's weird because what happens is when I go to post it, it posts, but the picture that's attached to the little like preview for the video is not the picture that I'm sharing. It's like my personal cover photo. It's like my family in Jamaica. I don't know. It's weird. I'm like, why is that picture posting instead of the picture that I uploaded? And then the video, I don't think I'm live in there right now. If you're watching from there and I am live in there, comment and let me know. But it doesn't look like from my end that I'm live in there. I don't think it worked. So I can just share the video over there when it's done. But I would like to go live in the group. I don't know what the issue is. I like StreamYard, but it's just been this one issue with it that's driving me nuts. Okay, so there's our 2 coats on that. And let's let that, where are we going to put that to dry? Let me see if I can. Right there. Okay. We're going to paint the fall orange as well. So I'm going to go grab it off of the laser. And then we can get that painted. And then we're going to tackle this leopard. And we'll just, we'll do the stem real quick. Linda, if you need 18-inch rounds, I do sell them in my Etsy shop. I sell blanks as well. And you can get them with or without shiplap lines. And you can get them with or without holes in the top, laser cut holes for hanging. So I sell both of those. And it's the nice thick 18-inch. Well, I sell all sizes, but it's the nice thick 1/4-inch birch, which I think is nicer than the I'm sorry, not birch, maple. I think is nicer than the birch because it's nice and thick and heavy. I mean, it's not like super heavy, but it's like, it just feels solid. All right, y'all, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab that word. Okay. Let me just peek at the back and make sure. I don't even look if it cut all the way. Yep, it cut all the way. We are good. I wonder if I should do a Posca pen for this one. I'm kind of afraid they won't be the same color though. All right, I think I'll just go ahead and take this out and we'll just use paintbrush. Because this is pretty thin, so you could probably paint it with a paint pen if you want and not use up too much of your ink. And I'll do 2 coats of this orange. And again, this is the jack-o'-lantern orange from Deco Art. Yeah, did you see that, Jessica, how the back of mine looked? I showed it in my video yesterday too. I was like, look at the back, y'all. It's not pretty. It's really, my honeycomb is so dirty. And the thing is, and I'm not talking about my Glowforge, I'm talking about my Thunder Laser. So I have cleaned my honeycomb. Like I have cleaned it with oven cleaner. I've cleaned it with Totally Awesome spray. I have taken a power washer to it, like a pressure washer. I think it's just, I think I just need to replace it. I don't think it's going to come any cleaner than it is. Because I cut so much on it. I've only had it for like a year and like 3 months though. And they're expensive. I want to say that honeycomb tray. Has anybody replaced a honeycomb tray on a big laser before? Do you know what it runs? I'm going to guess that I'm looking at $200 or $300. And it might be higher than that for all I know. And plus, I assume the shipping is going to be a lot because it's heavy and it's big. So, you know, I do a lot of shipping and I know what I'm looking at there, depending on where it's coming from too. It's not something you can run up to Target and buy, unfortunately. Just get a little bit more paint on here just so it pops. And then I'm getting a little bit of paint on my edges because these letters are thin. So I'm not going to do it on camera, but I will go back and clean up the edges with a marker. And I typically use this Memento, sorry, my hair's in my mouth, Memento marker. It's a dual tipped marker and one end is a brush tip. That's the brush tip. And I use that to clean up the edges. I feel like it's a good color to clean up laser edges. If you're looking for it, it's on my supply list on my website. Just go to lulubeandesigns.com and I have a supply list on my website. You can order it from Amazon. It's like the perfect color to clean up laser edges. Because like a black Sharpie, I feel like is a little bit too dark. But for some reason, this Memento marker is just like the perfect color. And I just do a light touch up with it. I'm not real heavy handed with it when I do it. Just to get the paint, the paint off like the sides of the pieces and everything. But I'm going to do that probably later on after everything is totally dry. I'll lay it out and show y'all how it's going to look. All right, so let's let that dry. And then we'll do our stem. And I think I'm going to do the stem in black. I'll put my Posca pins up here to get them out of the way. Let's see. And then I don't think I have a good green Posca. I don't. I need to get, somebody told me that they had a Posca pen that was a sage green color. My greens are like really bright greens. I don't have a subtle, natural looking green. It's either like grass green or mint green. So I need to order that color. Can you buy that just by itself, that green color? If anybody has it, comment and let me know where you got it and if you can buy it by itself or if it comes in a set, because I have not looked for it yet. It's like a sage green color that looked really pretty. Right. Black. And let's see. Okay, y'all are chatting amongst yourselves. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. All right, so I'm thinking to do the Hauser light green for my stem. I mean, for my greenery. I need a little tiny brush. So yeah, this is where if you had the right color of a paint pen would be handy. But I do not. Not even close. So if you've already made this file, then post a picture and tag me on Instagram. Or if you're in one of my Facebook groups, post a picture in there and tag me, because I would love to see it. I love to see all the different color schemes y'all come up with. Oh, thank you for sprinkling, Sherry. If you guys sprinkle the video, I really appreciate it. That enters you to win a free file. I do a free file each month to a lucky winner. So if you sprinkle the video and comment sprinkled, then you get entered to win the free file. And I notify you through Facebook Messenger. But now, if you haven't messaged me before, it's going to come through from me. It's not going to come through Lulu Bean Designs. It's going to come from Amy Taylor. So you have to allow me to message you. You don't have to friend me. You just have to approve the message. If you see a message from Amy Taylor, then you probably have won the free file. Because Facebook doesn't allow us as a business to message a single individual unless they message you first. I don't know why. It's just one of their things. Okay, so there's our green. Subtle but pretty. All right, now we're going to tackle the leopard. Okay, so the way that I'm going to do this is I'm going to just paint the entire piece, the background color that I want to use. And I think I'm going to use, I was debating between sunflower and golden straw. I'm looking at a picture over here that I have just for kind of inspiration. I think I'm going to need to go with the golden straw because I think the other one is going to kind of make the white look dirty. Sometimes when you get two colors that are too close to white against each other or close to each other, I feel like it makes one of them makes the other one look dirty. I'm not going to cut myself. I'll say that. So apparently I've never used this color before. All right. Oh, Tracy, yay, you caught me live. Oh, you got a new OMTech? Am I saying that right? OMTech? Yes, Cheryl, the link to the file is in the video description. You might have to close the video to see it, but you can wait till the end and then just look at it then. Click on it then. All right, so we're going to paint the back of this. What size brush do I want? This is probably good. This is like the color of Dijon mustard, I feel like. So as you can see, I can still see my leopard print through there, which is what I want, because I'm going to need to be able to see that to paint the pattern. But I want to get this background color on first. So has anyone gone anywhere fun for vacation? I was talking about vacation on my video yesterday in my membership group. And and we are heading to New Orleans soon, and Long Beach, Mississippi. If anyone lives down there, comment and let me know. If you live anywhere in that vicinity on the Gulf Coast, comment and let me know and tell me where we should go down there to eat and just some things to do. And also, we are looking at property down there for potential, like to rent out and be able to vacation down there, but then rent it out when we're not, when we're not using it. Possibly. We're just looking. And I really don't know my way around down there. So any recommendations would be great. I'd love to, well, ideally, and I probably am not going to be able to find this, but I would love to live in a little beach town where you can get around in a golf cart and there's like restaurants and shopping within walking and golf cart distance, and you can swim and just hang out and lay on the beach, and that just sounds super fun to me. Or if you've been down there and you know of any places to recommend, comment and let me know. Navarre, Pensacola, and Destin. So, Jessica, I've been to Destin, and it was beautiful. We rented a gorgeous house in Destin with my husband's family a couple years ago. Oh, y'all, I tried to prevent this from happening again. Hang on. This happened yesterday, and it's because my Apple Watch needs updating, and it keeps trying to, it keeps sending a notification to my, hold on, to my phone. And other than like powering down, hold on, I know it's sideways. We fixed it yesterday. We'll fix it again. In order to get it to stop doing that, I guess I'm going to need, because I can't seem to update my Apple Watch because I think it's just old. So I don't want to update it. Y'all tell me if you're like techie people and you know how to fix this problem. So I have not updated it. I don't care if it's updated. I just literally use my Apple Watch to tell time. I know that's lame, but that's what I use it for. So in the meantime, it keeps sending a notification to my phone that it wants to be updated. And for some reason, when it does that, even though I have my phone set on, the do not disturb mode, when it does that, it cuts off my camera. So if you know how to fix that, please let me know, because I sure don't, and it's driving me nuts. And you know what I did? And this is probably stupid, but I didn't want it to happen today, so I took my watch and I stuck it out on the screen porch, thinking that if I got it far away from my phone, that it wouldn't do it. But it's probably communicating on the same Wi-Fi network, so it doesn't matter as long as it can reach the Wi-Fi, which it can on the porch. Excuse me. Then it's still going to happen. At least that's what I'm guessing is happening. I don't know. So it did that yesterday too. I've got to figure out a way around it. Okay. So that's our background color. I'm just going to do the one coat because I really just want it to be like a light gold kind of color. And then we are going to start on our leopard print, which we're going to use brown and black for our leopard spots. I need a small brush. I need one that small, maybe. I need like one in between these two I'm looking at. Hold on. That one might be okay. Diana, that's a good idea. I probably can disconnect my watch from my Wi-Fi, but I have a feeling that it's going to keep reconnecting itself somehow. All right, y'all. So here is I'm filling in the large areas of the leopard print with brown. And you don't have to be super neat about it, okay? Don't like stress over this because leopard spots are irregular. As a matter of fact, I'm going over the lines just slightly, and that's fine. And then when we do the black, same thing. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's a irregular looking pattern, which is what makes it a lot easier than you would think. And honestly, that's why you can it, and it's really not bad. I've done it. Don't stress over what's brown and what's black. Just make sure that the majority is the brown, the larger areas. If the areas are about the same size, then it does not matter. Okay, we're gonna let the brown dry before we do the black. So yeah, I'm wondering if I power down my Apple Watch, like reset it, if it will let me like not hook up to the Wi-Fi that way or something. Of course, when I first got the watch, I think it was my son who set it up for me because our children are way us before our children are techie as a rule. I'm not saying everybody. I'm sure there are some techie people out there my age, but I feel like I do pretty good, you know, for what I need to accomplish. But when something like that happens, I just don't know how to fix it. Something in my yes, you can use paint pens. Ooh, I don't know why my front screen just flashed. Yeah, you could use paint pens if you want to. I kind of like the texture that the paint gives. Gives it a little like kind of splotch to it. Makes it look good. At least that's how I'm painting it. I'm just kind of, I'm kind of dabbing it. And I don't think you're going to get that effect with a paint pen, but I'm sure you could do a paint pen if you want to. And you can do all different colors for leopard. I'm telling you brown and black, but I mean, if you look around at all the different color combinations people have done for leopard, there's all kinds of stuff going on this time and like a totally different color scheme. People do pink and black, purple and blue. I mean, all kinds of different color schemes for it just to make it funky and fun. Person, which I don't love orange. Um, I do like fall decor, so I bring a little bit of orange into my house, but I tend to throw in some shades of aqua in there too. But I am not coloring in the lines, you guys. I'm just really kind of being quick and fairly light-handed with this and just dabbing it. The pattern is really just to kind of give you an idea, make it a little easier. If you do freehand leopard, make sure that you're going off of your edges a little bit, because if you don't, it will look weird. With polka dots, it's the same thing. You always want to go off the edges a little bit, or else it just like the pattern is right. Yeah, Jessica, you were talking about Destin, and we stayed in the house a couple years ago in Destin with my husband's family, and it was so funny because we had found this gigantic bull float, this huge float at Walmart, and the girls and I snuck it down there, and we blew it up, and we carried it out to the pool, and we basically came like dancing with the bull float, and we were playing Cotton Eye Joe, which was just like this funny song that we decided would be funny at the time to play for this uh thing coming out. And then we all like jumped in the pool with it, and everybody was cracking up, and it was just really funny. And the people next door at the house next door to us had a giant rubber ducky float, and we started like they threw theirs over, and so we ended up throwing ours over, and back and forth we went for the week, and it was really funny. We had a good time down there. The people next door were last wedding. So we are going to do the black. Let's see, get some black chalk paint. And I think I'm going to use that same paintbrush for the black. Put this plate. I don't know why. Is it flashing for y'all? Is the screen flashing for y'all? Or is it just my computer? The screen is like glitching. It's so thick. I need like a popsicle stick or something is what I need to get this paint out of here. This was definitely not the best choice for a paintbrush to try to get this paint out. I've made a big mess on my plate. But we're going to make it work. All right, hopefully this is dry enough. Still a little bit. So see how that's just going on there in that leopard pattern? It's very irregular. When you look at it, it's one of those things that you don't examine up close. You just kind of stand back from the door hanger and you look at it and you see leopard. So it does not need to be perfect. All right, there's our first piece. It's going to be super cute. Orange line. Cheryl, the video from yesterday is in the SVG Clubhouse group. Are you in that club? I painted these Home Sweet Home tiered tray. All right. Looking cute so far. You looked there? Oh, that's weird. It's in there. Did you look under videos? You should just be able to find it just scrolling down. You should see it. If not, you can go under videos. Sometimes, depending on what device you're on, to find videos, I think on a laptop, to go to media, and then there's a choice of like photos, videos, and you choose video. If you can't find it, comment and tell me, and I will go in there when I'm done and I'll tag you. But you should be able to just scroll down the feed and see it, because it was just yesterday. So I don't think there have been like a ton of posts since then. Um, so the leopard pattern is scored onto the board, and I'm painting the large areas with brown, and then I'm going back and I'm painting the smaller areas with black. So I'm just filling in the lines. And I'm not doing a real precise job of it. I'm just kind of using it as a guideline, because leopard is not an exact thing. It doesn't have to be perfect. It actually looks better, I think, if it's a little bit irregular. When you inside it, it just looks natural. Lay all those next to each other, how it's just all coming together. Oh, thank you, Diana. Diana said she tagged you, Sherry, or Cheryl. I'm sorry, I can't see really well across the table. Okay, that is it for the leopard pattern. And that's actually all the painting that we need to do. So let's put this door hanger together. I'm going to lose those little pieces. All right, here's where I always have issues because I need to fit everything on the table. Let me move this stuff out the way. That over here. Okay, so we have our backboard, and I'm going to lay this on here. I'm not going to glue it, as y'all know how I usually do this, because let's see. So actually, before I put those in there, let me show y'all what it looks like without them, because it is very pretty without them. Without the leopard. You don't have to do the leopard. I'm trying to see how this goes on here, like that. And then our hello. I might have to stand up to get this on here. I have to look and see how I fit it together. All right, we might need to move the hello over. We have to kind of move things around a little bit to make it all fit. So hold on. All right, the way this hello fits in here, let me look at my picture. H-E, and the E goes down there. And then this little, you can't see it in the picture. This little guy goes here. And then this one, my eyes need to be better, y'all. Let me see if I can see it on this picture. I have a couple of different pictures. I think I have these reversed is the problem. Oh, here it is. All right, H, I mean, obviously I know how to spell hello, right? Y'all bear with me. I'm trying to figure it out. It's been a while since I designed this one, so it's not fresh in my brain as to how I did it. It's last year's design. I need to go ahead and glue this because it's going to keep falling over because it's so little. Okay. All right, we're just going to get this on here. This goes like that, and then the H here. All right, yep, that's going to fit. Okay, so now our two L's. So we've got one L, and then this guy. Oh, I see the problem here. He's supposed to go at the top of this, and then this goes here. That is what the issue is. And then this one, no, that's not right. That was right in the first place. That goes there, that goes here. Now we've got it. I was like, why is that not going together? That's driving me crazy. We got to turn the fall a little bit so those line up. The O. Now we are cooking with fire. Hold on, y'all. Now it's lining up. I was like, something is not right. Okay. That is supposed to go over a little bit more. Right there. It goes over there, and this goes here. Now it's lining up. Now our puzzle's coming together. I was freaking out for a minute. I'm like, I know this lines up. I know it does. Okay. Don't move. All right, now we got to fit this one here. What is that? Oh, that goes there. What to do, and then I think I need to move this whole thing up a little bit is the problem, or maybe over. It's like a puzzle, y'all. We got to make sure our holes, we can use our hingy holes. All right, because we got to fit that little tendril thing in there. It all fits, I promise. It's because I'm on the live video. That's what always happens to me on live videos. This is just how it goes for me. Y'all know. But it does fit. Like that. Because it looks really pretty when it all comes together. Where's the other piece of that L? I think I must have lost a piece to my L. I did. I'm missing a piece to my L. Okay, well, it's in there. I lost a piece of my L, y'all. Y'all just have to know it's there. Okay, now, this is what it looks like without the leopard pattern, which I think is perfectly pretty. And it does line up. I know that's all wonky and crooked, but it's because I'm on a live video and I can't sit there and like really pick at it. Okay, I'll make sure I wasn't missing anything. Okay, so that's what it looks like without the leopard pattern. So now, if we put our little puzzle pieces together, we can see what the leopard pattern looks like. Yeah, I think I lost a piece of my L is the problem that I'm having. It probably fell over here in the trash. It was still stuck in the wood, I think. Get in there. Get in there. There we go. Just like so. So then you can have your leopard pattern if you want it. How cool is that? And I really think the leopard pattern is easy to do. I mean, it just, you know, it seems complicated, but I promise you it's super easy to paint. Okay, well, that is it, y'all. I'm going to go get this together right and find that little missing piece, and then I'll snap a picture of it and post it for y'all so you can see how it goes together properly. All right, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. And like I said, the link is in the file, in the video description if you guys want this file. And I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.